Okay, welcome to this stream. We're going to be looking at some editing vocals. I'm just going to be working on some editing of vocals using Flex Pitch, but I thought maybe this would be some things that would be useful for some people who are trying to use Flex and do it in a way that has a purpose and a goal, and maybe look at some of the quirks of this. It's not a perfect tool. Certainly, there are some things about it. Let me start by explaining my setup here because perhaps I don't know how many of you edit Flex on the tracks themselves instead of in the editor. The editor is down here. And in the editor, we can have one track open at a time. But when I'm doing harmonies, I like to have the two of them side by side, partially so that I can do things with the timing portion of Flex and also the editing of regions and things. It just is a really great way to work. The way to do this is to turn on the Flex at the top of this main area, right there, and then you switch each individual track into the type of Flex you want, and then you just have to zoom so that they're visible. So this is where we're going to be working. Keep in mind that if you like this type of content and streaming, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. The bell is one of the only ways that you're going to be able to know when I do an unexpected stream like this. We do have some bonus member streams, usually every week, but at least 2 to 3 times a month. We have one coming up this week where we're going to have the members actually jump on a Zoom call and share some of their projects. So if you're interested, the links for that and one-on-one Zoom lessons are below in the comments. Okay, so I've already started working. I was here a little bit earlier than I set the stream for, and this is what I would call the scratch vocals. These are vocals I did on one of these streams, one of the songwriting streams. And so I'm just taking them now and seeing exactly where they're sitting, and which parts I can use or which parts I need to actually re-record, or if I actually like some of the melodic and harmonic content. And so that's how I'm using Flex right now. So I'm able to lock it down pretty tight. I don't need to necessarily worry about making it sound as natural as possible in every situation. And so that's how I'm approaching it. But the first part, I've started doing this. And as you can see, I've got both of those parts open. I'm listening a little bit, knowing which one's which because the left ear and the right ear. And I'm also able to tell which notes we're on because of the color scheme. I know it's a little bit dark there, but there's like the lighter gray would be the white keys on the keyboard. So you can see that we've got the B and the C, and then the E and the F. But we have that little clue to which notes they are, so I don't have to memorize or see the piano roll to tell which notes I'm looking at, which is kind of nice. There may be another way to actually show some of that information, but I don't know if I've ever explored that part of it enough. So let me play a little bit here and get into the next phrase I'm in. I'm doing this a phrase at a time, partially because then I can really focus in and get it how I want it. I'm fixing it just as much as I need to make it sound like I want it to, and then moving on. So this might happen in multiple passes over time. So like tonight, I'm going to do like a rough pass. And then the next one, I'll listen to it a bunch and make notes of which spots are still sticking out. And if they're still sticking out, I have to ask myself if they need to be re-recorded or what, or maybe just fine-tune more in Flex.
The snow was falling into the winter night. I looked for hours.
So this is the one I'm on now. Let me do a cycle region so that I can get into this a little bit. And again, this top one is going more to the left ear, and the bottom one is going more to the right ear. And also, the lower harmony part is the top one and the higher harmony part is the bottom one. So that's also how I'm differentiating a little bit.
I look for
So every once in a while I hear like a little scoop thing. So I'm just going to automatically fix some of those that are scooping.
I look for hours. I look for hours.
I don't know if I want that to go down, so let's just pull it up. So there's the 6 little circles around each of them. I'm mostly doing vibrato control and fine-tune pitch, and then every once in a while we've got like a pitch drift function which I can adjust. We do have a gain function which I do sometimes, but I'm rarely using the other ones, I would say.
I look for hours.
Let me vibrato that even more, laser.
I look for hours. I look. I look.
So let's pull both of these up to that note. Okay.
I look for hours.
That's not the right note. Let's see if I have to go back all the way up.
I look for hours.
Maybe.
I look for hours.
And let's just nail that one down at the bottom.
I look for hours. I look for hours. I look for hours.
The S at the end, they're fairly well lined up, so I'm not going to mess with those. We will get to some of these when I actually have to change timing of things as well, and that's another step into itself.
But still I could.
And you can actually play and do this at the same time. I don't have to stop every time.
But still I couldn't find. 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 But still I.
So this is an example of one that last one is quite a bit shorter in the high part. So I'm going to scissor this because I'm up in the track area already, right? And then the reason I do that is so it doesn't ripple any changes to the next. You see it doesn't make any changes. So I'm going to expand this out a little bit and see if that's better.
But still I couldn't find. 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 But still I couldn't find.
And then this one actually I am going to gain up a little bit and see if that helps.
But still I couldn't find. But still.
Okay, I like that well enough to leave it for now. Let's see, let's do here to about there.
The things that kept me warm.
Oh, that one definitely sunk.
The things that kept me warm.
Oof.
The things that kept me warm.
And every once in a while, it's like a matter of, is it okay artistically to have it be a different length in one of the harmonies? And 9 times out of 10, we want to definitely make some changes. Let's see.
The things that kept me warm.
Yeah, I think we'll leave it.
The things that kept me warm.
These ones are all over the place. But I don't know where I want it to go yet. Let me listen a couple times to that section.
The things that kept me warm.
Nope.
The things that kept me warm.
Let's just take it all the way up to where that is.
The things that kept me warm. The things that kept me warm.
There's a little garble there, but I don't think it's going to get any better considering what's there. So I might just have to either re-record or think about that one.
And save my life. And save my life.
That one has a little bit of floating, but I think every once in a while, I think it's tight enough and it's working. I'm not going to change it.
And save my life. And save my life.
Yeah, okay, we're good with that one for the moment. Okay, there.
And so.
Ooh, and so. Although maybe that wasn't the one I needed.
And so.
No, I think it was that one. Oof.
And
Right in.
and
Let's see, a little pitch down.
and
Okay, so we're gonna undo.
and so.
Oh, that is so rough.
And
Such a pitch dip that it's gonna be hard to ever get that right.
and so.
But maybe fixing this one too. I don't know. Let's listen to those two together.
And so I walk.
Oh, there's such a gap right there. That's the so sound. Let us do. I hate to write automation before I'm even mixing, but I need to know.
And so I walked. And so I walked and walked. And so I walked.
Let's do it to both of those. I could just put a de-esser on here too, which I think I will be anyway, but.
And so I walked and walked. 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 And so I walked and walked.
Okay. I think that beginning one is maybe broken permanently, but we'll move on for now.
Until the morning light. Until the morning light.
Okay, so here, these ones need to all come up. And then this one even more, and that one too.
Until the morning light. Until the morning light. Until the morning light. Until the morning light. Until the morning light.
Okay, cool. And there's a question in the chat about the way to extract chords from vocals. You can extract notes from monophonic stuff. You cannot do chords. That is something that is elusive right now from Logic, so you just can't do it, unfortunately. Let me listen to the whole section now.
The snow was falling into the winter night. I looked for hours, but still I couldn't find the things that kept me warm and saved my life. And so I walked and walked until the morning light. When you close your
Okay, so let's put that back to where it was for now. Let's go to the next section. So let's do flex pitch. Flex pitch. And flex pitch. Ooh, this one. Looks like it didn't want to do, so let's reanalyze. That's a bug we're still facing. And even then you can see the first word. Let's see if I can't do it just one more time to get that. Oh my goodness. What is happening there?
things to make you wonder why.
Nope. Let's try one more time. Nope. I love this bug. Freaks me out.
Things to make you wonder why. The light.
Okay, that was it, I think. So I think we're going to call that good. Let's go a little bit smaller, zoom in. So now we have 3 parts.
When you close your eyes, you'll see.
Oof. So we're missing this one as well. Let's try that first note and just analyze and see if I can't get it. Nope. It's getting worse every single time. So this is one of those bugs that I'd be really happy if we ever get it fixed.
When you close your eyes, you'll see.
Okay, that was it. I think we're okay now. So let's do, I don't need my library open. A little bit more real estate. Okay, so let's do from there to there, just the top 2 lines for now.
When you close your eyes, you'll see things to make. When you close your eyes, you'll see things to make. When you close your eyes, you'll see things to make. When you close your eyes, you'll see things to make. When you close your eyes, you'll see things to make. When you close your eyes, you'll see things to make.
Oof. So maybe we'll try gaining that up a little bit.
When you close your eyes.
So this whole system in the view here is reliant on showing you all of the notes. And so you can see these ones are smaller in this one because we have a lower note at some point.
When you close your eyes, you'll see things to make. When you close your eyes, you'll see things to make. When you close your eyes, you'll see things to make. When you close your eyes, you'll see things you want to watch. The light things to make you want to watch. The light things to make you.
Okay, let's do that.
Eyes, you'll see things to make you want to watch. The lights, you'll see things to make you want to watch. The lights, you'll see things to make you want to watch. The lights.
And that secondary part, I think it's okay how it is. It's not perfect, but I think it's going to be okay. Let's just do both of those together this time. A lot of like weird stuff. So
The light at the end is me. Wonder why we took so long to feel. It's not the light at the end is me. Wonder why we took so long to feel. It's not the light at the end is me. Wonder why we took so.
so something's wrong with this one. Let's reanalyze it too real quick. That's going to mess up the first part. But
The light at the end is me. Wonder.
it's like, is that a held out note? It's just not showing us everything? Like, what is going on here? Logic.
The light at the end is me. Wonder why we took.
Yeah. Oof. Let's try. Just see if we can't get this. There we go. That actually looks right.
The light at the end is me. Wonder why we took so long to feel. It's not the light at the end is me. Wonder why we took so long to feel. It's not the light at the end is me. Wonder why we took so long to feel. It's not the light at the end is me. Wonder why we took so long to feel. It's not the light at the end is me. Wonder why.
I can't decide which one I want that to be. What's your question, Marcelo?
The light at the end is me. Wonder why we took so long to feel. It's not.
Let's get the next section happening here.
It's not a ghost of.
There's some timing issues. Yay, we get to fix some timing issues. Let's do this one and this one. Let's see.
It's not a ghost of me.
Ooh, that is so tight.
It's not a ghost of me.
Okay, so I actually want to change the higher part more.
It's not a ghost of me.
Let's undo all of that for a minute.
It's not a ghost of me.
Yeah, so it's this part I want to move down that way.
It's not a ghost of me.
Oh, better. Let's see if I can't get the tuning better.
It's not a ghost of things long gone.
And that one's kind of a timing thing. There.
It's not a ghost of things long gone. All we knew were real.
No, I don't. I haven't had any white noise problems when bouncing to MP3s, but if you are having that issue, then simply just bounce full resolution and convert to MP3 in like iTunes or something. Because you can do that in iTunes.
It's not a ghost of things long gone. All we knew were real. It's not a
Okay, let's do the last section here.
It's the ghost of things to be. And now it's time to deal in. It's the ghost of things to be. And now it's time to deal in. It's the ghost of things to be. And time to deal in. It's the go.
Okay, let me just check that section one time overall. Coming from the verse.
Morning light. When you close your eyes, you'll see things to make you wonder why. The light at the end is me. Wonder why we took so long to feel. It's not a ghost of things long gone.
Oh, there's like a little high warble there. Let's find it real quick. Let's see. Did I skip this one or something? I don't know. Okay, let's try that part.
Things long gone. All we knew were things long gone. All we knew were real. It's the ghost of things to be. And now it's time to deal into the day. It's the ghost of
feel like maybe this would be a time to take a break because that doesn't sound as bad as it probably really does to me. But that's listening intensely now for like 30 minutes straight. Let's just listen again and see what's really wrong with it. Okay, so the low part definitely had a little quirky thing at the beginning. And I think I have to go into here because it is. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's pull the volume down on that first part and the second part. There we go.
Into the day, the sun rose high above the icy snow that fell. The icy snow that fell.
Snow, snow, snow. Come on. There we go. Let's do. I don't know what that middle one.
The icy snow that fell.
Undo.
Icy snow that fell.
What is that one?
Icy snow.
Wrong one.
Icy snow.
Come on. Oof. Just want to move it a little bit earlier.
Icy snow that fell became.
This is the one time it'd be easier to move into the other area, but I want to keep them all visible.
That fell began to.
So you can see right here, began. They're like all over the place. So let's see if I can't cheat that a little bit. No, that one apparently. There, let's try that.
That fell began to melt away.
Let's pull that up so it just starts there instead of scooping. Cool.
Began to melt away. Looking for words to feel, things to try and start to heal. Looking for ways to run. Looking for. Looking. Looking for.
Which one is the low one here?
Looking for.
Ooh, garbly. I think this one here. Come on.
Ways to.
I think this one is messed up too, so let's reanalyze. Let's see, is that right?
Looking for ways to run, to
That's right now, I think. Oh, perfect, but this looks like the right gaps. Okay, let's try.
Looking for ways to run to the world that isn't real. When you close your eyes, you'll see things to make you.
Okay, so I'm 98% sure that that's just a copy and paste. So we'll do the same thing that I did at some other time. And let's put that playhead there.
It's not isn't real. When you close your eyes, you'll see.
And then Andy's asking if I ever split the flex notes for more control. Yeah, I totally do sometimes. I think right now, because I'm just doing a bigger pass, I'm not doing that or gluing some, because sometimes I'll glue them together as well when it's actually one held out note. So I'll glue them for one longer one, or I'll sometimes cut it if I want it to actually do something different. Yeah, and so scissor tool, glue tool, both of those work with these notes. And so there's definitely reasons to do it. I don't know for this if there's any overarching reason right this moment to do it. Here, let me get this thing going here too. But there's certainly times that that I've cut and glued and done all kinds of fun stuff with them. Let's hear the last section.
It's time to close your eyes. Left our lives together forever. The light at the end. You can't go back. I changed your locks to get on the key. It's not a ghost when you close your eyes. You'll see things to make you wonder why. The light at the end is me. Wonder why. When you close your eyes, it's time to close your eyes. Left our lives together forever. The light at the end. Back door. Your locks together. Not a ghost when you close your eyes. You'll see.
Okay, I think I'm going to leave the voice alone for a minute because there was something else that's been bothering me for a long time. So let me add a new instrument track. The song is like anticlimactic when it gets to the end. And so I've been thinking about adding some other string parts or something. So I'm going to take a break from doing that. It's like you get to a point with all of that stuff where it's like you can't just keep on listening over and over and over. So I'm going to take a break from that mental task for a moment and add some strings right here towards the end. I don't know the progression. So let me get this into a score track for a minute. Page view, turn off the lock so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, man, do I not have... any sound coming out of things? Oof, what is happening? Okay, so it's working. Let me reset my keyboard real quick, which apparently is not functioning. Okay, now it is. Okay. Notation. Come on, I didn't want that all in there. Lock back on. Lock back off. So that move just makes it so I can see what's happening here in the score the whole time.
It's time close your eyes. Left alive, together forever. The light at the end. You can't go back. I changed your locks together. The key is not a ghost when you close.
What is happening? I need a much faster orchestra. There you are. Let's see. No vibrato, tremolo, trail, short, legacy. Let's replace all. That's what I wanted to hear more of. Okay, cool. And again, there's so many bugs right this minute in Logic. It's driving me crazy.
It's time close your eyes. Left alive.
Undo that. Turn that off. There we go. Ooh, doo, doo. Let's see if I can't get something.
It's time close your eyes. Left alive. Together forever. The light at the end. You can't go back. I changed your locks together. The key is not a ghost when you close your eyes. You'll see things to make you wonder. The light at the end is me. Wonder why it took so long to be. It's not a ghost of things long gone. Things we thought we knew were real. It's the ghost of things.
Okay. And that may be what I need to do as well, NDR, is take the drums out for a few minutes. And it's like I'm losing the impact when it gets into... That's the other thing, actually. I'm glad you said that because I think the drum pattern is totally wrong there.
Real when you close your eyes. It's time close your eyes. Left alive. Together forever. The light at the end. You can't go back.
What is happening? There's like some low stuff I need to figure out there. Let me loop that section. The bridge. It's the bridge that's not working. But that's not working maybe all the way through. Just need to thin that out a little bit.
Can't back.
Oh man, toms. Those dang toms.
Left our lives together forever. The light at the end. You can't go back. I changed your locks together. The key is not a goal. Left our lives together forever.
That's not what I wanted. What a weird. That's a weird choice I made at some point.
Left our lives together forever. The light at the end. You can't go back. I changed your locks together. The key is not a ghost when you close your eyes.
And then I think I need to kill those drums and just let these ones keep on going. It's going back to the old ones, I think, are the issue.
The key is not a ghost when you close your eyes. You'll see things to make you wonder why. The light at the end is me. Wonder why we took so long to feel. It's not.
Okay, and I think I need to address. I have a track stack already. Let me get, before that EQ, my new favorite SSL vocal strip with the de-esser activated. I like the de-esser on here better.
Left our lives together forever. The light at the end. You can't go back. I changed your locks together. The key is not a ghost when you close your eyes. You'll see things to make you wonder why. The light at the end is me. Wonder why we took so long to feel. It's not a ghost.
Okay, let me listen all the way through once. And it's like, great, you get to hear it again. But I think it's important, reset and just hear it from the top. Already gonna change one thing.
The snow was falling into the winter night.
Okay, that's not the right bass for that though. I changed that one thing at the end, which I like, but I'm gonna put the other basses in there, I think.
The snow was falling into the winter night. I looked for hours, but still I couldn't find the things that kept me warm and safe. things to make you wonder why. The light at the end is me. Wonder why we took so long to feel. It's not a ghost of things long gone. Things we thought we knew were real. It's the ghost light.
Okay, I'm actually probably at a point where I need to listen to it a few places and make some other changes, but I I like the drum change. I think the vocals are actually all decent. There's a couple you can probably hear them if you listen close. Some garbly things in a couple of the parts. That's the downside of Flex. It's not perfect all the time. None of them are, but I think Flex for big changes is worse than maybe Melodyne. And so, if you're in the right ballpark or something, then it's better. And it's also good when it works, right? It doesn't always just work right. And so I think that that's a frustration that we're hoping gets fixed in one of the next versions, and so forth. But you just never know, right? It's just like why are some things funky? Why can't they just work? And so, that's one of the things we're dealing with. I'm going to bounce this out and listen. Yeah, I have something selected. Okay. So start and end is right. Let's just do MP3 for the moment. Stupid reason, but I'm just what I'm going to do tonight. And I'll do an AAC. And I'll do a PCM. Got a friend who listens to the tracks, but has a non-Apple phone, so has to have an MP3. New song idea. Let's do a new folder. New song idea. It's actually long past there. I should have a name for it, but I don't yet. So let's export this. There's a couple watching. Any questions or any other thoughts before, well, for any reason? Smaller stream. This is like a Sunday night stream. I'm just trying to do more of these streams when it comes to topics such as, the day-to-day grind of editing vocals and doing flex. I think for some people, just seeing it in action is kind of nice, and for some people, you're going to learn some new techniques when you watch somebody else do it in the context of an actual working on a song. So, it is what it is. Hopefully, if you're watching, you've enjoyed some part of this. And if you're watching this later, well, and you made it to minute 59, we're going to end right at an hour. I mean, if you made it all the way to the end and you're watching this later, then God bless you. You're amazing. Okay, let's pull the plug at exactly 1 hour. I'll talk to you all later.